Hi everybody, it's Joanna Muse with Ask Mama. Mama knows best. Ooh, look at that lovely, lovely goodness in there. You see it bubbling? It's a boiling. It's boiling. What's in there? Well, I'll tell you what's in there. This is 5½ pounds of pork, boneless pork sirloin that I got at the big box store for $1.49 a pound. That's right, folks, $1.49 a pound. And I made my own spice with, I don't know if you can see what's left of it there. And it's minced garlic, onion. What else did I put in there? It was this Greek seasoning that was just wonderful. It has, it's all natural, fat-free, no MSG. It's called Greek seasoning, but it's basically salt, garlic, black pepper, cornstarch, oregano, sage, and other spices. But I liked it because it had no MSG, sugar, artificial ingredients. So don't know where you can get it. I've probably been in that cupboard for 5 years, knowing my husband. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this because a lot of people go through a lot of trouble to can pork. And it's not necessarily as intricate as you might think. I cubed them, yes. I was fancy about it, no. It was boneless. It had barely any fat on it. I cut what fat I could find, even if it was a little tiny tendon-looking thing. I cut it out. I did not add water. Look at the moisture in there. These are juicy, honey. Juicy, juicy, juicy. And they're full. They shrunk a little bit. I added frozen peas to this. I would put like maybe 6 pieces in, and then I'd add 2 tablespoons of peas, and I'd put some more meat, and I'd put some more peas, because I thought, hey, let's really make meals in a jar. You throw this over some noodles or rice, and it is a wonderful, wonderful meal. I did not add water. Look at the juice. That's not fat juice either, okay? And honestly, I'd rather add frozen peas and let them turn into mush and get the moisture there, plus from the meat, than to put, water from a tea kettle in, which is perfectly fine. Maybe you want it more soupy. But as you can see, they are bubbling really, really good. I cooked them for 75 minutes at about 13 to 15 pounds of pressure for where I live. And they came out wonderful. I'm so happy. 5½ pounds, $1.49 a pound. Kind of makes you think, why was it so inexpensive? Oh, the pounding you hear in the background? My husband's Valentine present to me. A floor renovation in our bathrooms, a new tile. There was carpet in there, ew. And so that's going bye-bye, and we're going to have a tile in. Thanks, honey. Crunch. He's not doing the work. We're having one of our friends do the work for us. Okay, so back to the pork. Where's the pork? Guess what? 5½ pounds, 8 jars. That's a lot of meat per jar. I can't pick these up, but I can tell you this. If this, I know for a fact this can feed 3 to 4 people. I mean, unless you want to eat a pound of meat, which I don't think is necessary. But you take this one jar and you boil up a couple of cups or 4 cups of rice. You can easily feed 4 people. Let's just be conservative. Let's say this is 2 meals. All right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 meals. 16 meals. That's a lot of food. And I'm going to put them in this one. I'm done. This was the container that they came in. Now here's something I did. I kept the plastic, if you can see that, wrapped all around there. And I kept it because I thought, it kind of fortifies the cardboard. But not only does it do that, it kind of serves as a little moisture barrier too with the plastic, right? Not 100%, but you know, it keeps things dry on the inside. And even though it's not the prettiest thing, you know, I could go order fancy schmancy ones on the internet. Why would I? When I'm done, guess what I can do? I can burn this and make fire starters out of this. I can burn this in a fire. So I've got fuel, I've got insulation for my jars, and if that's not enough for you, you can put dollar store rubber bands on these, and it'll keep them from clanging next to each other. Just put rubber bands on them. But I like the wide mouth jars because, as you can see, they kind of just hit on the top. So this is what I'm going to do. And I've got 16 more meals that I've canned up for just a few dollars. Very, very happy. I got this recipe. I kind of tweaked it a little bit, but Larry Hall is the man. And he's a wonderful, 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 wonderful part of this YouTube community. He's very helpful. He has great recipes. And I gotta go now because this is noisy upstairs. So get canning. Get canning. It's good to be canning.